What happens when the silence becomes louder than words? What happens when you stop explaining, stop fighting back, and instead choose to let the silence speak for you? Let me tell you something profound. That silence, that refusal to engage, becomes the sharpest weapon in your arsenal. It's the mirror you hold up to your abusers, forcing them to confront the echo of their own actions. This silence, after years of pain and torment, becomes their biggest mental struggle. Because now, they're left alone with nothing but the truth they can no longer deny. Imagine this. You've been drowning in a sea of relentless abuse. Words that cut like knives, actions that strip away your dignity, and moments that steal your very essence. At first, you fight back. You scream, you cry, you beg to be understood, but nothing changes. The more you fight, the more they feed on your pain, your vulnerability, your need to be heard. And then, one day, something shifts. You stop. You decide to reclaim your power, not with words, but with the absence of them. Your silence is not submission, it's a statement. It's a declaration that you are no longer willing to be a participant in their game. This silence is not passive. It is active, deliberate, and transformative. Think of it as the stillness before a storm, a moment that carries an intense, almost deafening power. When you stop explaining yourself, stop justifying your existence, and stop reacting to their chaos, you force them to sit in the aftermath of their actions. They're left with questions that have no answers, and that's where the torment begins for them. They start to question their control, their power, and their ability to manipulate you. The silence becomes their punishment, a reflection of the void they've created within themselves. There's a reason why silence is often referred to as golden. It's because silence has the power to cut deeper than words ever could. Words can be twisted, misinterpreted, or dismissed, but silence is undeniable. It's a force that demands to be felt, not heard. It's the space where truth resides. And for someone who thrives on chaos and control, your silence becomes the loudest thing they've ever heard. Consider the story of a woman who endured years of emotional abuse. Every day, she was belittled, criticized, and made to feel small. For years, she tried to explain, to reason, to make her abuser see the pain he was causing, but nothing changed. One day, she decided to stop talking. She stopped arguing, stopped defending herself, and instead focused on her own healing. At first, her abuser didn't notice, but as days turned into weeks, he began to feel the weight of her silence. He started to question himself, to feel the void of her absence, even though she was still physically there. Her silence became his greatest torment, forcing him to confront the reality he had created. This is the power of silence. It's not about giving up. It's about rising above. It's about choosing your peace over their chaos. It's about reclaiming your power in a way that leaves no room for doubt. When you stop engaging with the abuse, you shift the dynamic. You take away their power to hurt you, and in doing so, you force them to face the truth about themselves. But silence is not just about them, it's about you. It's about finding strength in the stillness. It's about giving yourself the space to heal, to grow, and to rediscover who you are. Silence allows you to tune out the noise and reconnect with your inner self. It's in this silence that you find clarity, purpose, and resilience. Think of the phoenix, a creature that rises from its own ashes. In the midst of destruction, it finds rebirth. Your silence is your ashes. It's the space where you shed the pain, the anger, and the need for validation. And from that space, you rise stronger, brighter, and more powerful than ever before. You become a force to be reckoned with, not because of what you say, but because of what you no longer need to say. Your silence becomes their struggle, but it also becomes your strength. It's a reminder that you don't need to fight every battle, respond to every insult, or prove your worth to anyone. Your worth is inherent, and your silence is a testament to that truth. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. To those who are still fighting, still screaming to be heard, know this: your silence is not weakness. It is courage. It is strength. It is the ultimate act of defiance. It's saying, I refuse to let your words define me. I refuse to let your actions control me. I refuse to give you the power to hurt me. So how do you embrace this silence? How do you turn it into a tool for healing and empowerment? Start by focusing on yourself. Shift your energy away from them and toward your own growth. Use the silence to reflect, to meditate, to journal, to do whatever it takes to reconnect with yourself. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, with activities that bring you joy, and with environments that nourish your soul. Next, let go of the need for closure. Understand that you may never get the apology you deserve, and that's okay. Closure is not something they can give you. It's something you create for yourself. Your silence is your closure. It's the final chapter in the story that no longer serves you. Finally, trust the process. Healing takes time, and it's not always linear. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you're tempted to break the silence, but remember why you chose this path. Remember the strength it took to get here, and the power you found in the stillness. Let that be your anchor. As this chapter of your life unfolds, let your silence speak for you. Let it be a beacon of your strength, a testament to your resilience, and a reminder of your worth. And for those who caused you pain, let your silence be the mirror they cannot escape. Because in the end, it's not about them, it's about you. It's about reclaiming your power, finding your peace, and rising from the ashes stronger than ever before. So if you're watching this and you feel lost, broken, or unheard, know this: your silence is not the end. It's the beginning. It's the space where you heal, where you grow, where you rediscover your strength. Embrace it, own it, and let it transform you. Because in the silence, you'll find everything you've been searching for.